Alright guys, today is December 10, 2022. It's kind of chilly today. It's winter time in SoCal. So I'm kind of bummed that the few branches I planted a couple weeks ago have not rooted yet. So you can see from my previous video. I'm going to try to post that to give you an update and to compare against this video that I'm gonna do to see if I could root these branches indoors, because the ones I planted outdoors are just not rooting, and it's December, it's gonna continue to be cold, and it might not progress to root, and I really want it to root so that it can jumpstart and hopefully give us fruits by the summertime. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these 3 branches and see if I can root them inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim the bottom of these branches and I guess 2 or 3 different ways and see which cutting works the best. So I have sterilized scissors here that I sterilize with rubbing alcohol, and I'm gonna just go ahead and trim this part. By the way, these branches have been sitting here to dry since I got them from my neighbor a couple weeks ago. They are red dragon fruit branches, and I'm really excited to taste them. I've never tasted them before. I've only had the purple and the white and the yellow. The yellow is the sweetest I've tasted so far. I've never tasted the red, so that's also why I'm really excited to have this root, but I'm just not having much luck rooting these guys, so I'm going to see if rooting them indoors will work better. Alright, so this is the first one I did. I already went ahead and dipped it into water, so I'm just gonna go sit it like that. This guy, I'm probably gonna trim the top because it has some orange spots right there, and I think that's some damage or disease part, so I'm gonna remove that and leave it in the water afterwards. Alright, so that's what I have. It's a little short now. I'm gonna just drop him in there. Probably gonna reduce the water of that a little bit. Alright, so he was longer before, and now he's smaller piece. Okay, so grab the second branch right here, and I think this one I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just cut some green off the sides, so it's easier for it when it roots. We can see, hopefully, if I can successfully get it to root, we'll be able to see the root more clearly. Okay, so this is the second one. I did the same thing similar to the first one. I basically just removed the green flesh just so that if it does root, we could have more visibility. There you go. So I'm just gonna let this one join the other one, and then I'm gonna see if I can fit a third branch in there. So this is the third one. I'm just gonna, it's also been drying out here. I'm just gonna remove these side roots that have started to form. Just we don't need it. This one I'm just going to cut it straight. just gonna cut it. There's some, I don't know what this is. Maybe I should cut it over here, so it'll be two small little pieces. Yeah, so I'm actually, there's something going on here, so I don't know. It doesn't look good for it, so I'm just gonna cut right above it. And I'm just gonna keep it like that. So this is a short piece. I'm not gonna do the V cut and expose the inner stem. I'm just gonna dip it like that in there. Hopefully they all fit. Okay, all fit in there. I'm gonna, yeah, then I'm gonna go Lysol the bottom of my container and bring them inside. Okay, so I went ahead and brought the cuttings inside. I Lysoled the bottom of this container because it was outside and placed them on top of our air fryer. So I learned that dragon fruit likes heat, but it's winter time, so I cannot give it heat, and you need some sort of heating source to generate heat and hopefully jumpstart it to root. And so I thought the air fryer generates heat when it's cooking, and we use it pretty much almost every day, at least 2 or 3 times every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here and wait about a week or so and see if we have any progress. Also learned that probably best to change the water every couple of days so that mold or fungus, whatever, doesn't grow on it in it. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep the water as clean as I can. And also I labeled it right here. Okay, well, wish me luck and see you in a couple weeks, or hopefully a week if this works out. Bye, thanks for watching. Right, so hello, today is December 27, approximately 17 days since I first started doing this video, and I wanted to provide an update. Alright, here it is, and I think I see some roots going on there, so we're gonna go ahead and inspect it one at a time. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go take a look at each of these branches and see if we have any root. So basically I kept it on top of the air fryer. I try to change the water as best as I can every day, if not at least every other day, so that it doesn't get so dirty and moldy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one, the really long one, and I think we got something here. You can see right there, it has turning into black moldy stuff, I guess, but that's okay because it looks like the roots, it started to root and it's growing nicely. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. Hope you can see that one better. Right there. Right there. Right there. It's growing kind of fast. When I first started seeing it over the weekend. Today is the 27th, December 27th, and I started this on December 10th. And the roots are a little bit short, and then in a couple of days it's gotten this long already. So I wanted to give you an update. Okay, so this is the first branch. This is my first root. From just sitting it in the vase of water, since it's winter and it's cold outside, I'm not having much luck rooting it outside. So I thought I'd do this experiment and see if I get anything. So this one is cut differently. I don't see any root yet, but there is a white dot right there. So perhaps it's just starting, but not as, has not progressed as well as this one has. So they're cut very differently. So far, the method where the inner stem is exposed is working very well. And this one also, I try to expose the stem, but I realized there's some flesh I left on the outside. Like the inner stem is not completely exposed. See, there's still a thin film coating the inner stem. So again, this one has no root yet. Oh, actually, there is something here. I don't know if you can see that, but there is, it is starting to root. It is starting to root right there. You see that one right there? It is rooting, just not as progressed as this one. Okay, but there is something there. So there you have it, you guys. To sum up what I learned from this experiment, definitely have more than one branch, at least 2 or 3, to do this, just to have a better successful rate. So far we have 2 out of 3 that have started to root, and definitely this method of cutting and rooting works better than if you had not exposed the inner tubing or inner stem. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you learned anything from this video, please like and subscribe and share, and I'll do my best to create more videos like these and share what I learned. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time.